So, it happened.
No. It didn't just happen. No, it didn't just happen. You know, we've been talking about that on the show for a while. It didn't just happen. You know, a lot of this time on the show, we don't have much good news to talk about. Am I right?
You're right.
We don't have much good news.
Not
But now
very
the
much.
one news that also, it's been taking a long time to get to this. It took way too long.
Way too long.
Way too long to get to this. Not the Bills. The Sabres have finally fired Ralph Kruger. How relieved I was. Are you kidding me? It took that long. You're giving me a look I've never seen before. I've never seen this look from you, man. Yo, it's finally happened.
This whole standing thing
finally-
is kind of cool.
I'm excited. That's for sure.
You're
I'm
excited.
excited around here.
I'm just laughing because it was probably like 5-6 months ago.
Oh,
You're like, oh, I gotta get in. I'm gonna get into hockey this year.
Yeah,
and now here you are, fired up that we
I'm
fired
fired
our
up.
coach. Yeah,
Hey,
Steve Smith got fired too.
yeah, good. He sucks too. Everywhere he's been, every team he's been on as assistant coach, they've been terrible.
oh my God. But come on, can we be so happy? I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm
I
so
feel like-
happy.
We're only our second game into it.
Boy,
It
hey.
happened a couple days after our last
Well,
show.
wait,
I was
so
gonna say,
we're-
I feel like now it feels like it's sunk in already. You know, my raw reaction is gone.
yeah. But it's
Because it literally broke right after the show basically aired. The day after, then they decided to fire him. So we were, now we're literally late to the party, but still, I'm still excited though. Hey, but what, it took that long? How many losses did it take to
12.
finally? 12, exactly. And of course, you got your GM saying this is unacceptable where we are right now. It took you that long to figure that out? What is wrong with this dude? Did you saw that statement he put out?
Yeah.
It's like, I got to be better. Everyone's got to be better. I'm like, it took you, that many games to find that out?
it's still I mean, as relieved as I am, I'm still kind of disgusted at the fact that, like you mentioned, it took us till 12 games to do it. So at that point, it was more of just like relief as opposed to like
Well, it is really,
ecstatic. Now, if the team, it's not going to happen because obviously we're down Eichel, we're down Allmark for a little bit longer. I mean, he might be on his way back soon. Cousins is back tonight, and the fact that we're just not a good team. But
I mean,
if we went on, hypothetically speaking, if we just happen to go on a great stretch of hockey after this, I would be pretty aggravated because, for one, you're not getting back into the playoff race. So all you're doing at this point is just hurting your draft position. And number two, it would just tell me like, okay, well, so this team was better to begin with. It was just poor coaching, and it took us a 12-game losing streak to move on from him. Where if we would have done it a lot earlier, we could have salvaged the season, actually.
yo, use promo code. I don't have a promo code, but you should totally like this video though. Thank you.
So I would be pretty annoyed if that were to
Hey,
happen, which
but,
it's not going to happen.
I mean, of
But-
course, we're facing the New York Rangers right now. We're down 3-1. So
Yeah.
I mean,
And now
it's
we're down to-
not-
we're now
it's
down
not-
to our-
nothing's really changed.
We're now down to our we had our third goalie. We just traded Johansson, and then now we have Dustin Tokarski, who we brought up, playing right now because Hutton left the game with an injury.
Right.
So
Hey, that's the guy we traded for, right? Is that the guy, or is that the taxi squad guy?
Tokarski was on
squad.
the taxi squad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't he start in Rochester?
yeah, I think so.
Because Johansson was the practice squad guy.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Mm.
Hey.
it's
Well, we're
still not going to get much
Can
better.
we just have the one good
But-
news? We don't even talk about all the
At-
crap that's still going on.
At least there's this though. Like Paul Hamilton mentioned it. The practices have been running a lot better without Kruger. They're
Good.
actually like
Good.
practicing like up tempo, like fast pace. He mentioned that they never used to like draw on like the boards or whiteboard or whatever, like at practice, like to explain something or draw a play up or whatever. They've been doing that since Granato took over.
Cousins
He
is
said
neat.
so far, just practices have just been so much more crisp under Granato, which might not lead to more wins, but it should lead to something better down the line eventually.
Cousins is skating again too, so that's cool.
He played it. He's playing.
Oh,
it.
is he playing?
Yeah, he's centering Hall and Reinhardt.
There you go, perfect.
Yeah, so
So I mean, it's not Jack, but it's something.
I mean, at least they're not just burying him because he's a rookie like we've done before. They're actually like they've given him time to kind of adjust to the game, and now they've realized like this dude's probably like our fourth best. Well, that's probably being even harsh. Just calling him a fourth best forward. He might even be our second or third. But they're throwing him out there with our two other top forwards in Hall and Reinhardt, and hopefully that could be a line that just carries the offense, because I don't really see any other line on the team contributing much offensively.
Well, hey, you made it this far. Hey, you might as well give us a like, or you might as well subscribe too. Please?
Please?
Please.